Hello, I'm Wolf Blitzer. It's noon in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 1 p.m. here in Washington, 8 p.m. in Moscow. Wherever you're watching from around the world, thanks very much for joining us. Up first, counting down to a crucial presidential primary and counting the numbers in the race for delegates. The Wisconsin primary is less than a day away. 3 of the 5 presidential candidates, they are now crisscrossing Wisconsin. All right, let's get some more on the delegate math of the race for the Republican presidential nomination. Our senior White House correspondent Jim Acosta is joining us live from Superior, Wisconsin. That's the next stop for the Trump campaign. And our correspondent Phil Mattingly has been doing the math on the delegate race. He's joining us live from New York. Senator Bernie Sanders making a last-minute campaign stop today in Wisconsin, speaking about the Republican governor of Wisconsin. Sanders just wrapped up a rally in Janesville. He heads to Green Bay, Milwaukee for events later today. Sanders also looking to take as many of the 86 delegates that are up for grabs as he can in tomorrow's Wisconsin primary. With us here in Washington is Tad Devine. He's a senior advisor to the Bernie Sanders campaign. I take it Wisconsin is critically important. You think you're going to win. If you don't, what happens? President Obama met with the Secretary General of NATO. They discussed joint efforts to fight ISIS. The president praised NATO as a linchpin of security. Here's what he just said a little while ago. The meeting with NATO's Secretary General follows Donald Trump's comment last week that the organization was becoming, quote, obsolete. The hunt is now on to find a number of radical Islamists connected to the Paris and Brussels attack who are still on the loose. As the investigation unfolds, CNN is learning the police have the names of suspects, but not much else. Our international diplomatic editor, Nick Robertson, is joining us from London. Our CNN terrorism analyst, Paul Cruikshank, is in New York. Nick, what can you tell us about the investigation so far? There's fresh controversy right now in Europe over a very controversial relocation plan for migrants. The first wave included hundreds of people. It's part of a plan worked out between the European Union and Turkey aimed at reducing the influx of illegal migrants in Greece. CNN's international correspondent Phil Black is at the Turkish port where the migrants arrived today. Phil Black reporting for us from inside Turkey. He's at the port where these migrants arrived today. That's it for me. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back 5 p.m. Eastern in the Situation Room. For our international viewers, Amanpour is coming up next. For our viewers here in North America, Newsroom with Pamela Brown sitting in for Brooke Baldwin starts right now.